Hello everybody, in this video I want to talk about, the gaming capital of the world, Japan, and how it actually changes my life as a gamer. I wanted to learn more about technology and some of the gaming subculture in different countries in Asia. And this actually brought me to both Korea and Japan. Now, what I wanted to experience is, first of all, some of the emerging technologies, especially one related to augmented reality, virtual reality, and mixed reality. I was very, very interested in that. Of course, I also wanted to try out many games that are not digital, right? Something different, like board games, card games, and of course, other things, that I wasn't aware of. Maybe it's just not popular enough or just emerging. Something new, something different. I want to experience everything, at least as much as I can. Now, I visited Japan in different seasons. I was there in the summer, in the winter, in autumn. And the good thing is that I can actually balance the time that I'm spending it, for example, in the room playing, to some outdoors activities, which is just fun. Trying to balance things out. But also, I really enjoy augmented reality. This is something that I needed in some situations to do it outdoors. So I'm going to share with you many of the cool things that I found while actually gaming in Japan. Some of them you probably know, some of them maybe not. I'm going to share this in this video. Now, when I was in Japan, I realized how popular Pokemon is. Now, to be honest, before I actually went to Japan, I wasn't interested in anime, not even Pokemon games. I didn't even care about this. But once I was there, I started getting, interested in this. And not just interested, I just fell in love with it.
Hello, Shiny. My first Pokemon game.
Now, I was actually so surprised to actually see even adults just buying Pokemon like it was food, filling up bags with lots of Pokemon, everything. And actually, I bought a few things myself. I could actually spend hours inside gaming shops and anime stores. Seriously, I was absolutely into just everything gaming. So when I was in my room, I was playing with the Nintendo Switch and my PC. It was, by the way, garbage back then. And in the morning, I was just hanging around trying to find different stores and unique places to see. Of course, it's not all about gaming, and if I'm already there, of course I will spend time to discover Japanese culture as well. Yeah, speaking of culture, I also attended the tournament. This is in Osaka, in Japan, of course. You can see Yokozuna Hakuho before he retired, and Toshinoshin there in the corner. Now, once I came back, of course, I continue watching sumo, and this is actually my favorite sport to watch right now. It's crazy, and there's some amazing YouTube channels to watch sumo on YouTube. All right, back to the topic. Now, we know that on my channel I put quite a few of VR content as well, because I love VR. I also have a VR channel which I post only VR content. I also love augmented reality, and I use it quite a lot. Here you can see me, by the way, this is in Seoul, in South Korea. I'm playing a pool game in augmented reality. You can see me toying with augmented reality app Rampage to promote the movie, and I really enjoyed it. Just put it everywhere. It was just so entertaining to capture videos and share it. It just looks amazing, absolutely amazing. This is in Tokyo. As you can see, when I said it, I love playing everything. I mean everything. I just touch everything I can, and of course, as you can see, this is a fighting game in augmented reality. And I played it near Osaka Castle, in Osaka, of course. Now, personally, I'm just waiting for, mixed reality. I'm just waiting for Apple to release something, so we can just wear glasses, and instead of just holding a phone to see the experience, we have just it there for their entire field of view. So it will be very easy to just enjoy it. And of course, there are going to be many type of experiences that aren't related to gaming that we can benefit from as well. I was actually in Seoul before that. I actually helped a company to develop, get them the ideas, the creative ideas to develop an augmented reality game. It was really, really fun. Now, this is another cool thing. This is a climbing experience. As you can see, two people actually climbing, but this also uses augmented reality, where virtual content is augmented on the climbing wall itself. So again, I was searching for unique things and I found them. I actually didn't do it myself. It was actually taken for quite some time, so I wasn't able to try it out, but just look at this. This is just insane. I was blown away by this. Now later, I bought the Oculus Quest 2, which of course changes everything. It's actually something that I didn't know that I really need. Sometimes you just complain, you know, I play this game, this is the same as the other game, and I didn't know that I really need something that is completely different, and actually VR actually brought this to life, and now I'm just playing almost every day, trying different VR games, and of course some of them I share with you. Now, before actually getting to Japan and experiencing all that, I had to say that I was quite a serious guy, maybe too serious, and actually Japan helped me to loosen up, you know, get connected to, you know, the child in me again. So yeah, of course I took my time to relax, and back then I was kind of always, I don't know, always stressed, and it was for a long time. It's actually affected me, and I really needed a place to relax, and Japan actually gave me those places that I can disconnect and just take my time and just, you know, just do nothing. You know, you can do this usually, you know, everywhere you are, but it just helped me. It was kind of a, you know, a good ground to actually do things without actually doing lots of effort. I just need to be at the right place at the right time and just enjoy the moment. I also bought myself some more relaxing gameplay experiences rather than just going with the action that I always enjoy. Something that you just, you know, slow pace, that you just really enjoy, sometimes beautiful views in game, and just do things that doesn't really put lots of stress on you to achieve something. It's more focused on maybe your story or, you know, just enjoying the exploration. This type of games I still, of course, enjoy playing today. Now, this brings me to talk about retro gaming. Oh boy, I spend hours over hours. Sometimes I just went in the morning and get off in the evening. Seriously. I realized that actually I have the Game Boy, Game & Watch from Nintendo, which is probably my first gaming console ever. I had the chance even to try how the Virtual Boy looks and feels like as a VR enthusiast. And I remember that I actually had the Sega Master System. By the way, I also had the Commodore 64. And all of them you can actually buy there in those stores. Of course, nowadays many use emulators in order to, you know, get things on cheap, because if you want to buy those cartridges, some of them can be very, very expensive. And some of them very hard to get. I actually feel sorry that I didn't buy some of these consoles back then, because I didn't appreciate that I think that much as compared to as of now. But definitely this won't stop me to actually buy them. And the thing is that now, if you want to buy those consoles and games, the price is much, much higher. Especially now in COVID, where people stay at home, and many people like playing retro games and want to play the original with the cartridges. The price just went up like crazy. There are also some really cool books about your favorite games, and there's also some really expensive Game Boy Advance games. For example, this Castlevania, the original ones, of course, not the fake ones sold on eBay. Wow, so of course behind glass the prices are quite high, as you can see. And after staying at the store so much, as I told you, I went out, and it's usually night or maybe late afternoon, so I just kind of had a walk. And this is in Osaka, in Dotonbori, which is a place I enjoy just walking around and just buying some street food, tasty food. And yeah, this is before getting back to the hotel in order to play some Nintendo Switch games. Now, I told you that I really wanted to discover some really cool new technologies. So this is a relatively new technology. Of course, this uses augmented reality to display fire on your shoes if you buy those shoes. So basically, there's an app, and if you point it to the shoes, you can see I'm putting it on my leg, and just fire comes out of it. So it's really, really cool. I really enjoyed this one. Definitely, this app really got my attention. So how it's done. Basically, there are some, as you can see here, some patterns which the app, the image recognition, can detect and position virtual content relative to those recognize dots. Even if you move the shoe, it still will be attached, attached in quotations to the shoe. Now, of course, we need to look behind this. Just imagine with AR glasses, without the need to hold the phone, with great, much more accurate type of image recognition, object recognition, you can position virtual content almost anywhere. And if you add context into it and ability to detect objects, of course, you can see this going way, way beyond, of course, this type of cool stuff. And it will be used for education, navigation, whatever you think, everything. The world around us is going to change forever using augmented reality technology. Once, of course, we don't need to actually hold the phone to actually see this. And of course, the complementary technologies are getting improved every single day. And again, the world around us will change forever once these technologies would get into a wearable device. And of course, all the other complementary technologies and apps will develop for it. All the world around us will change forever. So this is just kind of a glimpse at the beginning, but big things are ahead of us, definitely. Even things related to gaming, of course. And I also tried Hado. Those amazing guys actually helped me understand how to play the game. Basically, it's an augmented reality game where you wear a headset, and of course you can't see right now what's happening, but basically you need to throw balls at each other. Soon I'm going to show you this on this monitor, so you can see how it is. And this is actually an esport game in Japan. There are some tournaments, as you can see here. This is what's actually they see when they actually play. You can even try Hado Kart. You see Hado Kart at the back, also augmented reality experience. So many amazing things made with this amazing technology. I mean, just wow. I just fell in love with this game. And keep in mind, Halo is not just in Japan, so you can actually check it out to see if there's a center of Hado near you. If you want to try this amazing augmented reality competitive game, it's absolutely a must. Here again, you can actually see what they're actually seeing when they are playing. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Now, I also tried many different things like arcades, for example. I play arcades as a child. Now it's really gone in many places. But in Japan, well, this is a really hot thing. And there's some amazing arcades. And I just spend hours over hours inside these arcades just playing different games. I also went to different exhibitions. Some of them are free, some of them just pay to get in. Some of them, for example, this one is related to cars. I'm not into cars, by the way, but it is just cool seeing really cool and unique cars, which I haven't seen before in front of my eyes. That was actually a unique experience. And sometimes just did silly things, getting to a zoo and just playing an AR game.
You should protect your area. Where are you going? There are dinosaurs here, evading your area. Don't understand you, Dino. No, he's coming! No!
No, this one was a real dino, by the way, and this just dude just trying to get his attention to us. Now, speaking about technology related to augmented reality, this one I actually used in Osaka, and this you can see there's sky occlusion, which allow virtual content to be hidden in areas that are not sky. So basically you can see spaceship moving around buildings, which are actually hidden if they are around buildings, and you can see them whether they are in the sky, and you need to shoot them. It's not perfect, but really super cool, and of course these technologies will just get better and better.
What? Yeah, skip. Thank you. No.
This is me toying around with the Mars app with the rover in South Korea. This is me using the merge cube, which is, the same technology with the markers, remember, with the shoe? So the same thing. Now, my first, by the way, VR experience was actually in Barcelona, where I think the Samsung Galaxy, I don't remember which version was actually released with the Gear VR headset. So this one, the first time that I tried it, I think maybe before I tried the Google Cardboard, but again, this was of course, in the early days. But in general, I'm really excited about these technologies, and I know big things are coming for it, both related to gaming and of course everything around it. Right, let's talk card games. I mean, real physical cards. Now, I wasn't into it at all. I mean, at all. It's so undeveloped in so many places, but there are many people who actually really enjoy them. And in Japan, this is a big deal. Now, I was surprised how so expensive some of the cards are. And actually, when I was there, it was the first time I learned to play Magic the Gathering. Later, I learned that there's also a video game you can learn, but this is the first time I was actually learned how to play Magic the Gathering. A guy there, a Japanese guy, explained to me how to play. We spent like hours, and he actually gave me some free those boxes with cards as well. And it was just an amazing experience. I still play this game today. Now, one of the things that really excited me about this card is the art. This is the first I actually start going and visiting anime shops, manga shops. I was just blown away by this beautiful, amazing art of on these cards. Just stunning, absolutely stunning. Thing is that I was overwhelmed with this amazing things. I wanted to just learn and play everything, but of course I didn't have time for everything. But oh boy, this was just mind-blowing. It just shows me how many things I'm actually missing in the gaming world, that some of them probably I could enjoy a lot. I just haven't discovered them yet, and for many of them I just don't have enough free time. And when I do have free time, I enjoy kind of mixing things up a bit, not just gaming. Now, this leads me to talk about anime. I told you before I went to Japan, I wasn't into anime at all. I loved comics as a child, but again, something that wasn't really attracted me a lot. But in Japan, it's embedded so much deep in the subculture that it's everywhere. In the newspapers, in the sign, in the metro, and of course, lots of stores related to anime and manga. Yeah, so I was affected, and eventually, of course, I bought some books, as you can see here. They were in English, some of them were Japanese as well. I bought both English and Japanese. And later, this led me to play games, which originated, of course, from the anime, and even watch some anime on my tablet. Also, Japan made me realize, that, I mean, as a child, it's like you have all the time in the world to play, but as an adult, you have obligations and so many things that make you feel like you're not enjoying games as you enjoy before. Now, of course, not in all situations, but it made me realize that I just need to keep my life well balanced in order to enjoy gaming as part of my life even more. Now, as of the time making this video, there's COVID, of course, so there are restrictions, and sometimes it's hard or maybe impossible to get into some different places in the world and to discover this. I really want to go back and discover more of what Japan has to offer related to technology and game. And I know that I just touched at the tip of the ice, of course, and there's so much more to discover. Of course, anything interesting I find, I'm going to share with you on my channel. Again, what you see, just the tip of the ice, and hopefully, well, things will be better in the world soon. So, well, borders will open, hopefully. So, well, we can do more discoveries and find some really great stuff related to gaming in the world, not just in Japan. So again, thanks for watching, everybody. Consider subscribing to my channel and give this one a little like, if not for me, for the little swan there. And I see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.